I'm standing here, guys, in what is possibly the most amazing home I've ever been to. I've been living here for the last 24 hours that we've been shooting with John Butcher. I've never been in a space that seems so beautiful, that is so filled with the most spectacular artwork, that is designed to be in tune with nature, to inspire people to think in unconventional ways. This home itself is a masterpiece of art. But the man in this home is special because what he's created is a masterpiece of a life. John is an outlier in every aspect of life. He showed me that all the ways we've learned to define success in our life, from the time we're little kids to high school to college, a lot of that is absolute rubbish. And that there are entirely new dimensions of success which are emerging in the world today, which are unconventional, controversial, but truly are going to lead to you building not just a happy life, but a legendary life. So let me tell you a couple of things about John Butcher and why you want to be paying attention to this man whom we're going to be bringing onto Mind Valley Academy. The first thing is, John is not a personal growth author. He's an entrepreneur, the chairman of the board of the Precious Moments family of companies that has done $10 billion in sales in the past 30 years. They create those beautiful porcelain dolls that you may have seen everywhere in the world. And while doing that, he has started 20 additional companies. A couple of stunning facts about John. John is in his 50s, and recently he released a blog post that showed his body at the age of 29 and 49. Take a look at this image. This man has somehow been able to defy aging. But it's not just health and fitness. John is a grandfather. He's got 2 grandkids, 1 on the way, 4 children. But you know, he's created a life around his family and his kids so beautiful that his kids do not go to regular school. John instead travels the world with them. He's been to half the world's countries. He has said, "My children will learn more in the bazaars of Egypt than in the American public school system." He has completely hacked the idea of raising kids, raising grandkids, and schooling. But now let's talk about his relationships. I have never seen a man and woman more in love and committed to each other than John and his wife, Missy. 30 years together, and they have built one of the most mind-blowingly role model relationships in the world. But there's more. John is able to create a life where he can pursue his passions with ease. He just became an artist. This year, in his 50s, he has sold over $100,000 worth of his artwork. He's now being asked to create art pieces for celebrities around the world, and his work is astonishing. Now, John's secret is really simple, but it's unconventional. And it's a secret I wish every American and world public school system was teaching their kids. It is humanity's loss that this is not mainstream. His secret is a model he calls LifeBook. See, John accidentally became a personal growth legend, and this is what makes him an outlier. All of the other billionaires I've spoken to are unconsciously competent. They are good at what they do, but they cannot retrace their steps and teach you. John is consciously competent. He's built a formula that he's applied to his life diligently for the last several decades, and he started teaching it to people. It started with a few close friends, and then it expanded. Then he started inviting people into his home where he would get facilitators to come and teach them this formula. And this formula, guys, is called LifeBook. I took it with my wife 5 years ago, and it radically changed my life. And that's why for the last 5 years I've been trying to convince John to come on camera to bring him onto the Mind Valley community. So what you're in for here is a treat. You're about to witness something that we have never done before. We are bringing not a guru, not an author, but a brilliant outlier. A man whose ideas are so powerful, they have the potential to shake up every single thing you think you know about success, about happiness, about fulfillment. Now let's get started with your introduction to LifeBook.